Haya, ngoja. Tafadhali vijana, sio tabia mzuri kumpigia kelele mama, please. Haya, ngojea.
President William Ruto is currently on Western Kenya on his 3-day tour in those areas. Yesterday he was in Kakamega County. Today is currently in Bungoma County, the sites of Mount Kenya, and tomorrow he will be heading to Vihiga. Specifically, President William Ruto has gone to do this popularization campaign in the name of advancing his agenda on transforming Kenya, where he has inspected a lot of programs that are hanging and running. At the same time, remember, President William Ruto always launch something, then in a stop, itakwama. And now he's in Mount Kenya region. And particularly, the visit to Mount Kenya is to popularize UDA and his popular folks, the likes of National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula and Mudavadi, whom they have faced a lot of resistance from their background, from the United Opposition Bloc that is being led by Kashagwa, and particularly the DAPK party, which is sweeping the other part of Western Kenya. And in this, the popularity of the two politicians is gradually decreasing in a very high speed, and the popularity of the likes of Natembeya is peaking rapidly, going up. So President William Ruto had a plan to visit the Western region to try and mobilize the crowd to support Moses Wetangula coming 2027. And remember, recently, President William Ruto's ally, Samson Cherargei, said, come 2027, if you don't fault your party as an UDA affiliate and join the UDA party, then you have no business being a supporter of President William Ruto. That if they seek re-election in 2027 and bid wins, that they go back to power in 2027, then you as your party, as long as you're an affiliate, hautapata hata PS, hautapata hata directorate jobs, hautapata hata PSS, hautapata hata CS. You will just be a member of the Kenya Kwanza affiliate party. And I've sat down and think about that. Think about the affiliate parties that are in UDA, that are in Kenya Kwanza, sorry. The likes of Ford Kenya, PA of Amason Kindi, they are now being forced to fold their parties and campaign for UDA in their regions. And this is one of the best strategy that happened. Remember, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, recently, on few months ago, folded his party ANC to join President William Ruto party, which is UDA. The same course now is hitting Kina Moses Wetangula. That if you don't fold your party, then mambo yako itakuwa ngumu. And that is the reason why President William Ruto is now doing campaigns in the name of development, just to woo the citizens to support Musalia Mudavadi, support Moses Wetangula. But uko ground imeteleza mbaya sana. Remember, the last year's by-elections, and it included a by-election from the ward where Moses Masika Wetangula comes from. And during that election, DAPK, that belongs to Eugene Wamalwa, and Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya won with a landslide at the background and Omiat in Bungoma County. That tells you that President William Ruto has sense that his people that he thinks is still strong are now facing resistance, and that facing resistance ni kupoteza kura. So the same thing he did today, that is now on a development tour akilala huko akiamuka, is not that one. He's planning a lot of things. He's ditching millions, even though people wamechoka na serikali. If you look at how the reception was, there are some leaders who have been heckled. There are some leaders who have been denied a chance to speak because of the hostility of the region. So President William Ruto is going to Western Kenya in 3 different phases. One is going there to examine how the ground is in the name of bringing development. 2 is going there to popularize his party, which is UDA. The third thing is going there to look at those upcoming forces, jeshi ya ground, yenye wamegain popularity. And now he will come and do the mathematics on how to acquire those guys, on how atawatupa kana weta, since now they're toothless dogs. The only thing they can do is to pack, but they cannot bite anything. So they can't bring anything to the table. So President William Ruto is now looking for a serious contester who can challenge the likes of Natembea in Western Kenya. Because Mudavadi na Weta wamekwisha kabisa. So the reception alone tells a lot. But the people on the crowd were being mobilized by money. It was not a genuine support. You cannot tell that that support simplify or represents that of Natembea. The crowd itself is not charged enough. The charged crowd ni ile wamelipwa na wale vijana wanapiga kelele wenye wametoka kukunywa supu. And that is norm. Mwanasiasa amejua the only way to make people look like you have masses is give them money, tafuta vijana wakunywe pombe, wakuja upige kelele, uonekane uko na crowd, uko na watu. But as we speak, Western inateleza for William Ruto. So William Ruto anaenda akidanganyililia watu kwamba anakuja kufanya maendeleo. Huyu ameleta soko, huyu amejenga barabara. Barabara yenye imekwama for the last 15 years ndio inasemekana imejengwa na William. But nonetheless, there is politics in Kenya. So don't say that William ni kama anapendwa kila mahali. Even in his own backyard, people are being mobilized to do those things kwa pesa.